The following program was produced or sponsored by a community member. The content, views, and opinions expressed are the sole responsibility of the producer and do not reflect those of Malden Access Television, the City of Malden, or your cable provider. MATV welcomes your comments. Please call us at 781-321-6400 or email us at access@matv.org.
Trying to get some food.
Welcome to the Ferryway School here in Malden, Massachusetts for some Saturday afternoon Malden Neighborhood Basketball League action. This game, game 2 of our 3-game Saturday afternoon broadcasts. We've got the Pistons taking on the Hawks. Two teams going in different directions. The Hawks on a 3-game winning streak right now, looking to make it 4. They are 6-3. And a 3 on the way from Connor Cavanaugh is missed. Tipped back up and missed by June Ling, and Andy Nguyen has the rebound. The Pistons, meanwhile, they've lost their last 2. And they have a 2-7 record, which is tied with the Lakers for the worst in the league. Last week, the Hawks had 2 big games. On Sunday of last week, they took down the Sixers 61-35. And on Saturday, Andy Nguyen hitting a huge buzzer beater to give the Hawks a 44-43 win over the Bullets. The Pistons, meanwhile, only 1 game last week. They were blown out by the Kings 60-44. And that first bucket is good. That's Javonte Augustine, averaging 7.9 points a game, the leading scorer for these Pistons. And a jump ball is called. That's going to be Marcus Ashdown of the Hawks. And the tip is won by the Pistons, Jason Dos Reyes. And Dos Reyes goes the other way. Interior pass to Augustine. And he threw that out of bounds. A miscommunication as he was looking for George Zhang. So it's 2-0. Here's Yosef Karani, the leading scorer for the Hawks, as he misses that push shot. And then it looked like he'd force a turnover, but the ball will stay Pistons ball. And a trap in the corner now sprung by the Hawks. Nearly stolen. Dos Reyes saves that one, and he is fouled on his way up to the basket. And that's on Yusuf Karani. That's his first. Karani, known for his scoring prowess. He ranks 6th in the league in points per game, averaging 18.3 per game, sending Dos Reyes to the free throw line, where he's only a 33.3% free throw shooter. And he misses both, hitting the back iron. Andy Nguyen, the hero last Saturday, comes away with the rebound. Karani goes baseline, finds Ling, slip pass to Cavanaugh. Unable to get that one to fall, and the Pistons go back the other way. A dribble drive on the outside for Nguyen. And that is Steven Nguyen on the Pistons. Andy Nguyen the other way, banks it up and in. And we are tied at 2 as Andy Nguyen puts in the first points of the game for the Hawks, who just a second ago had 2 players tying their shoes at once. As Dos Reyes hoists a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. And ball is passed back to Emmanuel Besha. Or excuse me, that is Jamal Jean-Jacques, who came away with the rebound. Loose ball, Andy Nguyen's got it. Down the court to Marcus Ashdown. He recovers and misses the layup. Pistons going the other way. 4-time champions for the history of this team. Last winning in 2013. The Hawks winning 7 titles in their history. Most recently in 2015. And here comes Karani. Double clutches and gets it to go. Yusuf Karani, his first points of the game. And down the lane, a steal for Karani the other way. Karani with a good crossover up top, trying to get it to Ling, and it's stolen by the Pistons. Down the other way comes George Zhang, and Marcus Ashdown comes away with the ball, and then stolen right back by Zhang. Good hustle from the Pistons, and the Pistons nearly walked there. Here comes Steven Nguyen, who has his shot blocked. Thought he got fouled, and he did not. And here comes Karani trying to switch with the left hand. Also looking for the whistle, will not get it. The other way, Nguyen, hoists, wide left. And a whistle and a stoppage of play, as there's only one referee. A lot of contested calls in the early minutes, in the opening moments of this game, as the referee letting the players know how he feels. As Marcus Ashdown will take a seat, David Jean-Pierre enters the game for the first time for the Hawks. A screen up top. Dos Reyes got the net all caught up on the rim. A double team and a jump ball. And jump ball will be between David Jean-Pierre and Jamal John Jacks. And here come the Hawks now. A deep three from Karani, and it bounced out of bounds. The Pistons bring up the ball. Low scoring opening quarter thus far. More screens up top for the Pistons. And Karani comes up with it. Let's see if he can finish on the break this time. And gets the rolls. He muscles that one home. His second bucket of the game. John Jacks almost picked up his dribble. Interior pass to Augustine. Too strong on the layup. Connor Cavanaugh comes away with it. Augustine takes it back. His shot too wide. Gets it back. Pistons on the outside now, looking for an open look. That shot is hoisted by Nguyen, and he missed it. And here comes Andy Nguyen with the transition hoop. Andy Nguyen and Yusuf Karani with 2 buckets apiece as the Hawks lead the Pistons 8-2. Dos Reyes with the floater, missed it. Rebound by Ling. Andy Nguyen on the other way. A sidestep and gets it to drop. Andy Nguyen back-to-back right-handed transition hoops. And he's got 6 early points for the Hawks. Dos Reyes, a jumper. Nothing but the bottom. And Jason Dos Reyes, his first points of the game as we approach 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Hawks up 6. Karani a crossover, got a screen from Ling. Interior pass to David Jean-Pierre, and a miscommunication and a turnover. Back come the Pistons. Karani has been getting screened a lot up top. And another floater rolling downhill is Jason Dos Reyes. He averages 3.7 points per game and he's already above that here in this first quarter. Karani dumps it off to Jean-Pierre, and he misses that shot. Dos Reyes gives that one up to John Jacks. And Nguyen stole it. Karani steps into a three. He's got all day and missed. Connor Cavanaugh saves it, but into the hands of the Pistons. Down the court to Steven Nguyen. He fakes. Zhang lost it. Got it back. Dos Reyes from deep. Missed it. Saved by Steven Nguyen. And now the Hawks have it. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Nguyen. Can he do it again? No. Ling tried to save it, and it was last touched by the Pistons. 46.8 to go in the first quarter. The Hawks definitely have been trying to get out in transition. Karani delivers a no-look pass to Ling, and he finished. A talented player Karani is as he dished one off to Ling. Ling able to finish for his first points of the game. And Nguyen with the block. He bit on Jamal Jean-Jacques' up fake and then recovered in time to block the shot from behind. It will stay Pistons ball. Karani almost had another steal. Dos Reyes got open and knocked it down. And it's a 4-point game. Karani will slowly bring the ball up with just seconds remaining in the quarter. 5 seconds. Karani's got to put something up. Passed. Tip back to him. And the Hawks did not get a shot off in time. And it looks like they took too much time on that last sequence. 12-8, Hawks lead at the end of the first quarter.
No, it's still sticky.
12-8, Hawks lead the Pistons at the end of the first quarter, and we are getting ready to start the second quarter here. Andy Nguyen has 6 points. Yusuf Karani with 4. And Jun Ling has a bucket. Meanwhile, Jason Dos Reyes has been carrying the load so far for the Pistons, and he handles the ball here and puts up another shot that rolls off the rim. Augustine tried to finish. Javante Augustine, the second leading scorer, unable to get his putback to go. Karani gets shut off. And he had to give that up to Nguyen. His pass deflected out of bounds. Ashdown gets the inbound, hands to Karani, Euro step, flips up a crazy shot, missed it. Jean-Pierre misses the putback. Cavanaugh clears. Here's Nguyen. Jean-Pierre in the lane, misses. Ashdown the rebound, and the Hawks will get another possession. Karani, Nguyen, no, and finally the Pistons get the rebound. And here goes Dos Reyes again. Banks it in, and the foul. Jason Dos Reyes. Another bucket, and Karani picks up his second. That could be a big call as we head to later in the game. And the free throw is good, but they called a lane violation, so it will not count. So the Pistons violation will cost them a point after Dos Reyes was able to knock down that shot, banking it in on the run. Here's Nguyen to Karani. He gets a screen from Ashdown. He's in the corner, running out of space. Hands to Jean-Pierre, and he got fouled. Karani again trying to make something happen. Javante Augustine gets called for his first personal foul. And the first free throw is good. That for David Jean-Pierre. He's 10th in the league in free throw percentage, shooting 50% from the line on the season. And he hits his average right there by hitting the first and missing the second. And down the court, Dos Reyes threw that one all the way down to Zhang. And Dos Reyes backs up, misses that shot in the lane. Karani and Nguyen tip it away, and the Hawks clear. Karani, Nguyen from deep. No. Rebound to Jean-Pierre. The putback is up and in. The closest player to him was his own teammate, Marcus Ashdown. And the Hawks go up by 5. The Hawks spring another trap. And John Jacks has that ball taken away. Karani, the hesitation dribble, goes up strong, and that shot rolls off the rim. But Yusuf Karani heading to the free throw line for 2. George Zhang picks up his first. And Yusuf Karani at the free throw line makes the first. He's a 57.9% free throw shooter. 22 for 38 in the season coming into this week, putting him at 8th in the league from the free throw line. And after splitting the pair, Dos Reyes has a shot block and recovered. George Zhang able to put one in after the initial shot missed. And the Pistons hanging around. Dos Reyes nearly out of steal. Gets a screen from Ling. And he lost hesitation dribble. It went right to Jun Ling. And he's got 4 points now. Jun Ling, right place, right time. And the Pistons will call time. They're down 6 with 5:22 to go in the second quarter. .522 to go in the second quarter as we resume play here at the Ferryway School in Malden, Mass. Jason Dos Reyes driving to the hoop, and a foul is called. Foul is going to be on Jun Ling. That's his first. And that will send Jason Dos Reyes to the free throw line, where he's a 33.3% free throw shooter. Cans the first. Dos Reyes has been doing a lot of the offensive ball handling for the Pistons as he knocks down both free throws, and he is the key reason why the Pistons are still in this game. And here comes Jun Ling down the lane. His layup too strong, but the Hawks keep possession. They get an offensive rebound. Karani called for it. Now gets a screen. Gives it to Nguyen on the left wing for three. Nothing but the bottom. Andy Nguyen off the assist from Yusuf Karani. And the Hawks lead is 7. 21-14. Sounded like a football score here. John Jacks gets a couple of picks. In trouble, gives back to Dos Reyes. Shadowed by Andy Nguyen. Pass is nearly stolen by Karani, but he stepped out of bounds. And it will stay Pistons ball. Karani waiting in the shadows, trying to go coast to coast with that one. John Jacks gets it to go. Jamal John Jacks driving hard to the right and finishing off the glass. And that foul is on Jun Ling. That's his second in just a matter of a minute. 4 team fouls now on the Hawks as the free throw is missed. Ling gets the rebound and he gets fouled. And that's going to be on Jason Dos Reyes. That's only his first personal. 21-16. Hawks lead the Pistons. Jun Ling gets another entry pass, and he gets fouled. And they're actually going to call that a 3-second violation on the Hawks. And that's a turnover. So here come the Pistons. Dos Reyes lost the handle. Picked up by Zhang. And that's on Karani. That's his third personal. That's a big call with 3:21 to go. But the Hawks are going to keep him in the game. Jean Jacks again to the right hand and again gets it to go. Jamal Jean Jacks. Approaching 3 minutes left, and the Pistons are scrapping their way into this one. This is a team that is 2-7, hanging with a 6-3 Hawks team. As David Jean-Pierre misses, Augustine rebounds. And the Pistons clear once again. Here's Dos Reyes, a little out of control, lost it, puts up a shot. No, who's got the rebound? And a jump ball between David Jean-Pierre and Jason Dos Reyes. And the tip goes in the hands of Steven Nguyen. Entry pass to Augustine was too high, and the Hawks go the other way. The trailer is Karani. Gets a screen from Ling. Lost the ball, and here's George Zhang to Steven Nguyen going up against Andy Nguyen. He spins and misses. And the ball squirts out. John Jacks. And the Pistons thought that was a foul. The referee called that a block. Karani the other way. And now the whistle will come. And the Pistons not a fan of that officiating sequence. Javante Augustine picks up his second personal foul. And Yusuf Karani is back at the free throw line, where he misses the first. Connor Cavanaugh returns for the Hawks, replacing Marcus Ashdown. 2:08 remaining in the second quarter. Karani drills the second. And here come the Pistons. Jean Jacks gets a screen. And Jean-Pierre gets down there for the jump ball. David Jean-Pierre averaging 8 points a game, the second leading scorer on this Hawks team. And the Hawks win the tip. Here goes Karani, nice behind the back move, dishes, Kavanaugh, fakes, Jean-Pierre back to Karani, hoists up a three, no. And the Pistons let that go out of bounds. Karani has made 19 threes this season, the fourth most in the league. Dos Reyes misses that shot. Karani will push again. He goes to the hoop. And that shot rolls off the rim. Karani beside himself, wondering how that shot didn't fall. Here's Dos Reyes, a behind the back move. Can't finish. Rebound to John Jack. Dos Reyes, no hesitation three. No. Jun Ling the rebound. And here's Kavanaugh finding Nguyen, and it was too far of a pass, out of bounds. The Hawks rushing a little bit here. And the Pistons will call for time. 1:06 remaining in the first half. Hawks by 4. Pistons hanging around here as we approach the final minute of the first half here at the Ferryway School. And here's Jason Dos Reyes driving and kicking. And John Jack lost the ball, an unforced turnover. And the Hawks get the ball back. And now Yusuf Karani holds possession as the Pistons hold him on a 2-3 zone. Kavanaugh in the corner. Karani swings. Nguyen for three once again. Not this time as Augustine skies for the rebound. Positioned himself well against Jun Ling. A good board there for the Pistons. Under 30 seconds remain now. Dos Reyes. Nguyen to Zhang. Zhang crossing over on Kavanaugh. And he almost traveled. Jun Ling pulls that ball away and gets it to Karani. Only seconds left. Let's see if the Hawks can get a shot up in this quarter, unlike last. And Karani lost it out of bounds. 7 seconds now remain in the first half. Dos Reyes lost it. Picked up by Nguyen for three. And it was just short at the buzzer. The Hawks lead by 4 at the end of the first half. Andy Nguyen, Yusuf Karani, Jun Ling, they've all contributed a couple of buckets here and there for the Hawks. Meanwhile, Jason Dos Reyes, he has been the lifeblood of this Pistons team in the first half. Only 3.7 points per game coming into this week, but he is handling the ball and shooting the ball more than he ever has. He's keeping these Pistons in this game, even though they're 2-7, the worst record in the league. They are right in this game and could steal a big one today. Stay tuned for the second half. (22-18). Hawks lead the Pistons as we get underway here in the second half. The Hawks had some big performances in that first half as Karani blocks that shot. Augustine gets the rebound, and in a sea of Hawks, is unable to finish at the rim. Karani putting on the moves. Has his pass deflected back to him. Double clutches, and he will get fouled. And that's going to be on Dos Reyes.
Fouls on the Pistons, number 13, Jason Dos Reyes. His second personal first team foul.
That's 2 fouls on Jason Dos Reyes. First free throw from Karani is good. And the first free throw is swallowed by Javante Augustine. Here comes John Jack, who had 4 points in that first half. Steven Nguyen delivers to Augustine, pump fakes, misses, got his own miss, and he puts it back in. Able to finish over June Ling. And a big shot down low. The Pistons trail by 3. The other way, Karani misses the 3. And Dos Reyes will slow things up as Ling poked it away, forcing the turnover to Karani. Karani! And he'll get fouled again. And again, that's on Jason Dos Reyes. And that's after picking up just 1 foul in the first half. He has already picked up 2 in the opening minutes of the third. So Karani will go right back to the free throw line, where he misses the first. Swishes the second. Dos Reyes gets fouled himself. That's on Yusuf Karani. And the 2 best players on each team so far today have been fouling each other. And that's 4 on Yusuf Karani. And they have not taken him out of the game so far. And they only lead by 4. And we're still in the opening minutes of the second half. Karani had 6 points in that first half. Andy Nguyen led the team with 9. Stephen Nguyen misses the 3. John Jack has his putback blocked by Karani. And June Ling gets in there to force a jump ball.
Now we're going this way. Get it this way. Get ready to get it.
And Ling wins the jump ball. And so back come the Hawks. Ashdown on the drive with the left hand, misses. Rebounded by the Pistons. And here's Jason Dos Reyes spinning. And a jump ball again. That's David Jean-Pierre getting in there. He had 3 points in the first half. And the Hawks win yet another jump ball. Karani zips a pass on the baseline. Ashdown misses. And another jump ball called. Dos Reyes and Jean-Pierre. Yet another jump ball won by the Hawks. Ashdown gets a screen from Ling. Lost it. Jean-Pierre saved it. And now Nguyen has the ball on the outside. Gets a screen in the lane. Floats it, and it's good. Andy Nguyen with 11. Just a solid, consistent player, giving the Hawks some good minutes every week. Augustine with a hard screen on Nguyen up top. Dos Reyes throws that one up at the backboard and misses. Karani doesn't have the numbers. He doesn't care. Slow walks to the hoop. No foul called, and now a foul will be called on Marcus Ashdown, so it'll be Pistons ball. And Connor Kavanaugh checks in the game, replacing David Jean-Pierre. Dos Reyes now being guarded by Nguyen now that Karani has 4 fouls. Nguyen inside, Augustine spins on Ling, unable to get that shot to go, but Zhang the offensive rebound. John Jackson mid-range shot, missed it wide left. Rebounded by Ashdown, and now Karani goes the other way. Into the lane, bank shot no good. Ling with the rebound. And a foul, Jason Dos Reyes. His 4th foul, so now Jason Dos Reyes and Yusuf Karani have each been called for 4 personal fouls. Kavanaugh for 3. Yes, sir! Connor Kavanaugh, catch and shoot triple from the corner. That was a big 3 for the Hawks. They lead by 9. And the Pistons will call for time. 3:48 to go in the third. Hawks lead 29-20. Pistons have the ball coming out of a timeout. John Jakes flips up a shot. Ling tried to save it and unsuccessful in doing so, and the Pistons will keep the ball. And a miscommunication. Jun Ling thought it was the Hawks' ball, and Javante Augustine was left wide open for an easy 2. So miscommunication there by Ling, who had 4 points in the first half. Nguyen almost has his pass nearly stolen by 2 different Pistons defenders. Karani goes at Augustine, misses. Gives to Ling, he misses. Ashdown, he misses. And Dos Reyes the other way now. He goes coast to coast and finishes. Jason Dos Reyes, and the Pistons keep fighting back. Just a 5-point game. Karani for 3. Not that time. He is yet to hit one from deep in this one. Pistons looking for another big bucket. And here comes Nguyen, the floater. That one halfway down, the running hook. Missing. And here goes Karani again. A screen up top from Ling. Slow walk to the hoop. And he misses another shot. Rebounded by Augustine. And here come the Pistons. Augustine was wide open down low, but they couldn't find him. But George Zhang drove well, and he will get hit and go to the free throw line. Andy Nguyen gets called for his first personal foul. And Zhang, no good on that free throw. These are his first free throw attempts of the season. And unable to hit either. About 2 minutes remaining in the third. Down the court is Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh, the quick floater. And that trickles off the rim to Augustine. And here's Dos Reyes. Nguyen covering him. Steven Nguyen, the runner, strong. Augustine tried to grab that ball, poked away, and here's Nguyen the other way. And too strong from Andy Nguyen. Back and forth we go. Dos Reyes lost it. Tracks it down in the corner before losing it. And it goes back to the Hawks. David Jean-Pierre replaces Marcus Ashdown. Under a minute and a half to go here in the third. Ling inside, gets the bump. Doesn't get the foul or the basket. And John Jacks the other way. He has a shot rejected by Nguyen. He saves it to Karani. Karani dishes to Ling, too low. And he saves it to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh, no. Ling, the offensive rebound. Out to Karani. Gets a big screen from Ling. And Dos Reyes felt that screen. Outside. Karani to Ling. And a jump ball. Augustine gets tied up with Ling down low. 44.4 seconds remain. Ling tips it. Karani wide open. Still not that time. Dos Reyes goes up and gets fouled. That's going to be on Andy Nguyen. That's his second. And that sequence took another 10 seconds off the clock late in the third quarter. Dos Reyes no good on the first. He has really impressed in this ball game. He had 8 points in that first half, more than doubling his usual season average in points. And that is keeping the Pistons squarely in this game. Nguyen on that side, 20 seconds. Nguyen goes at Augustine, misses. Augustine the rebound. Great defense from Javonte Augustine. And the Pistons have a chance for the final shot of the quarter. Dos Reyes gets a screen. Bump by Nguyen. Drives, shoots, banks it in! That will count! And that is how we will end the third quarter. Jason Dos Reyes with another bucket. Pistons trail by just 3 heading into the final quarter. Hawks start the fourth quarter with possession. 29-26, they lead by 3. The Pistons have been hanging around every time it looks like the Hawks have had a run and are going to pull away. The Pistons have responded as Kavanaugh misses that 3 and the ball was last touched by the Pistons. And Kavanaugh kicks that back out to Karani. Karani driving and missing. Jean-Pierre, the offensive rebound. He shoots. Rebound tipped around. John Jacks comes away with it. And here comes Dos Reyes, who floats to the hoop and lays it in. Jason Dos Reyes has made this a 1-point game a minute into the final quarter. And he's trying to get the Pistons to steal a win against the Hawks as Kavanaugh can't hit the three. Ashdown to Nguyen. Nguyen, the floater. That was a big shot. Andy Nguyen gets one to drop for the Hawks. They go back up by 3. And Dos Reyes to his right. Ashdown had to pick up his dribble. Pass was tipped. Kavanaugh tried to save it. Will stay Pistons ball. A very intense atmosphere creating now. The Hawks touched it last again as the Pistons keep trying to inbound. Entry pass to Zhang. Zhang to Augustine. A great pass and a great finish by Javante Augustine. Karani a screen. Gets it to drop and one. Yusuf Karani finally gets one to go. He's been on a cold spell for the last quarter and a half. And now an and one opportunity. Javante Augustine picks up the personal foul. Karani converts the and one. And the Hawks lead by 4. Steven Nguyen down the lane. In trouble and stolen by Karani. Karani, nobody ahead of him. And he finishes the fast break with a layup. And the Hawks go up by 6. The Pistons have been able to respond every time. Can they respond now? John Jacks misses. Augustine in traffic. Gets the rebound and the bucket. Javante Augustine with a couple of big layups down low. David Jean-Pierre with the foul. Augustine misses the free throws. He tried to bank it in. And the Hawks go back up by 4. And a great defensive play made by Augustine as he bothered Karani's shot. Ashdown for 3. Yes! Marcus Ashdown, not a three-point shooter, not known for shooting threes. He is not hit a single one all season until now. And it came at a great time for the Hawks with 5:33 to go in this one. Hawks lead 39-32. The Pistons call for time.
Get off the court! Hands on it. Go. Let him know.
Ball back in play.
Hold the ball.
Pistons inbound once again off the timeout. Jason Dos Reyes for three on the outside, and he misses. Karani corrals the rebound. Here goes Karani on the break. Yes, sir, Yusuf Karani. And the Hawks are pulling away. They lead by 9. They have not been able to extend the lead to double digits as Nguyen pokes that ball loose. Jun Ling checks back in for the Hawks, replacing Connor Kavanaugh. John Jacks. Karani the other way. Not that time. As David Jean-Pierre with another offensive rebound. He's had a few of those today. Ashdown down the lane. Has it stripped. Recovers. Looking for an angle. Jean-Pierre was open. And he finishes. And for the first time today, the Hawks lead by double digits. 43-32. And Nguyen a bit too aggressive as he fouls. And a technical foul is going to be called. A technical foul. Yusuf Karani gets called for the technical foul, grabbing the rim in frustration. And that will count as his 5th personal foul. And that will be the game for Yusuf Karani. So Connor Kavanaugh is right back in the game. David Jean Jacks at the free throw line for 2 shots as he makes the first. And with 4 minutes to go, the Pistons trail by 9. As Jamal Jean Jacks had 4 points in that first half. And they are discussing now whether that technical foul will count as his 5th personal foul. So he had Karani had 4 personal fouls and then got called for a technical foul. And they are deciding whether that technical foul is his 5th, and yes, that decision will stand. So with 4 minutes to go, the Pistons have the ball. It's a 43-34 game, and a whistle. The Hawks knocked out of bounds. They inbound to Augustine, and Ling took that away. Zhang takes it right back. And referee said that the ball went out of bounds off the Pistons. It will be Hawks' ball. So the Hawks will conclude the game with Karani on the bench. Nguyen almost has his pass stolen. Ashdown, the floater with the left hand. Marcus Ashdown has made a couple of big plays for the Hawks down the stretch. Dos Rios nearly traveled. Here's Steven Nguyen on the outside. Inside to Augustine. Javante Augustine has been in the right place at the right time often for the Pistons tonight. And here's Nguyen giving back to Ashdown. Nguyen on the left wing for 3. No. Jean-Pierre the rebound. Ashdown for 3. That won't go either. Pistons go the other way. Jason Dos Reyes with a runner to the right. Ashdown the rebound. And here go the Hawks. Under 3 minutes to go as Nguyen lost it out of bounds. Dos Reyes going coast to coast, and he will get fouled. The whistle will go against Marcus Ashdown. That's 2 fouls on Marcus Ashdown. Dos Reyes no good on the first. These are key points that the Pistons need to get if they're going to come back. And he splits the pair. 45-37. An 8-point game, a couple of stops for the Pistons, a couple of open shots, and this could be a bit tighter. And a steal for the Pistons. John Jacks comes away with it. And here's Jason Dos Reyes, a step back three. Short. Zhang comes away with the ball. And he's getting hacked down low. No foul called. Dos Reyes, the floater. No. Last touch by the Hawks. And neither team's officials happy with the officiating in this one down the stretch. Entry pass Augustine. He missed it. Got it back. Missed it again. Who's got the loose ball? It's Nguyen for the Hawks. Under 2 minutes remaining. As Andy Nguyen, hounded by Steven Nguyen. Ashdown. Inside now to Ling. And he flips that shot up. The Pistons will get the ball back. Under 90 seconds remain. As Dos Reyes, a circus shot is off. Augustine, his putback rolls off. Rebound to Nguyen. Ashdown thought about a three. Nearly traveled. Ashdown in trouble. Now drives, finds Ling. Right place, right time, Jun Ling. And that will put the Hawks up 10. Under a minute to go as the Hawks will try to close out for their 4th win in a row to improve to 7-3. As Ashdown comes away with the Pistons on their way. As Jean-Pierre misses Kavanaugh, the putback isn't good either. Jean-Pierre misses again. The Pistons have the rebound. The Pistons 2-7. They're looking to fall to 2-8 with their 3rd straight loss as Ling blocks that one out of bounds with exactly 24 seconds left. Entry pass. Nguyen. Nguyen looking to do a little bit more damage before this one's all set in stone. Nguyen to Ling. Jean-Pierre for three. Bank shot just missed. And Dos Reyes will dribble it out. And that will do it. 47-37, the final score in this one is the Hawks win their 4th in a row to improve to 7-3, cementing themselves as one of the contenders in this league. They were never quite able to shake the Pistons until the very end. The Pistons, give them credit, Jason Dos Reyes, he had a phenomenal game, really controlling the offense from start to finish for the Pistons, unable to get the buckets late when it mattered most. Hawks win 47-37.
Go home and relax and think about the game.